Hi, if you're in the market for a pair of headphones or earphones and you're not really sure what to go for, then you're not on your own because there's a huge market and a huge range out there. So what I've done is I've come up with 10 things to consider before buying a pair of headphones or earphones. Just before we start, all I'd normally say is please subscribe to my YouTube channel, just give us a quick thumbs up. What I do is I talk about household appliances, I do specialise in cordless vacuums, and there's normally a bit of tech in there as well. This list is in no particular order, but I suppose the first one is the main one to think about, and that's the application that you're going to use the headphones or earphones for. Now, lots of people are thinking, well, I'm just going to listen to music, but what you need to do is have a look and see how you're going to use them. Some people are just going to use them in the house, some people are going to use them while you're travelling, some people are going to use them while you're swimming. So there's lots of different applications that you might use your headphones or earphones for. So that's number one on the list. Number two is, do you want wired or wireless headphones? Now, for a lot of people, it tends to be wireless now. I think the way the market's gone, I suppose as the prices have come down a lot on the wireless headphones compared to the wired ones, then for a lot of people it's almost a no-brainer. It's a lot simpler. But some people, if you really are on a budget, then you might just want to go for a basic pair of wired headphones like these. These are just some older ones that we've had for a while. Clearly the advantage of having wireless headphones is that you don't have the cable trailing out. It's a lot easier sort of storage wise than having the cable wrapped around. But again, that's almost leading back to the first question as to the application, because what you could find is that some people, if you want to say listen to music while you sat there in your chair, you could find that going for a pair of wired headphones could be better. If you're going to just listen to them in one position, then that might be better for you. Whereas if you want to walk around the house while listening to an audiobook, which is what we tend to do quite a lot, then something like a pair of wireless headphones is ideal for you. Number three on the list is the type of headphones or earphones that you're going for. Now these really fall into four different categories. The first one is the over-ear headphones. Now these tend to be the larger headphones. We've got some Sony ones just here, and these tend to go over your ears. The main advantage of the larger headphones, because it covers the whole of your ear, then often it's a lot more comfortable to have it on your head. You will also find that the sound reproduction is normally quite a lot better than some of these smaller earphones. Because you've got larger drivers in them, then the manufacturers have got a lot more ability to get a lot more bass out of the headphones. And again, that depends on the type of music that you're listening to. The next type, I suppose, are like these ones. These are on-ear headphones. So first of all, we're over-ear. They tend to be the larger type. Then you've got the on-ear, and these are really designed, so you can see they're a lot smaller. So with these, they would sit on your ears rather than over the ears. I suppose, again, the main advantage of these is that you'll still get a good bass reproduction, probably not quite as good as the over-ear headphones, but these tend to be a bit lighter and a little bit more compact. I mean, that's something else to consider. You want to see how lightweight they are. Also the size of them. Some of them will actually fold down as well. So these can actually fold down and you can store them away quite easily. So applications like that could be good for storage or travelling purposes. Then you've got the next type, which are the in-ear earphones. These are normally I suppose the basic type of earphones. They just pop into your ear. And then the last type tend to be the true wireless earphones. With these, so these are again very small, nice and compact. You will normally get different size buds to fit into your ears. That's quite important. Make sure when you're buying earphones that they do come with different sizes, especially when you're buying earphones. There's nothing worse than buying something like this and then finding that you don't have different options, because you'll find that everyone's, I suppose, ear canals are different sizes. I've had some before where they only came with one size and they were forever falling out, and it just defeats the object. But when it comes to the true wireless ones, most of them will come in a case like this, which doubles up as a charging dock. I suppose that's something else to consider. I'll talk about that in a moment. So just to recap, you've got the over-ear, on-ear, in-ear and true wireless earphones. So there's quite a lot to think about. Number 4 on the list, do you want noise cancelling headphones? For a lot of people, that's almost a no-brainer, especially if you're out and about. If you're, for example, travelling, if you're on a train, If you've got noisy atmosphere around you, then noise cancelling is really important. Also, to go with that, some earphones will offer something called a pass-through option. And what this will do is this actually has little microphones on the outside, so it will allow you to listen to the external noises while you've got your earphones or headphones on. It's a feature which is quite difficult to explain, but it's a feature that works brilliantly. And again, this could be useful if you're out and about and if you want to talk to people while you've still got your earphones on, then have a look for that. Number 5, do the headphones or earphones offer noise reduction? Now, what I just talked about was noise cancelling. This one I'm talking about is noise reduction, and that's normally how it's designed. And I suppose if you've got, say, especially over-ear headphones, then they will offer natural noise reduction just because of the way they're designed. They're going to cover your ears. But some of the smaller ones, especially like the true wireless ones, some of them will offer noise reduction, and that's normally how well it's designed, how the bud is designed to fit in your ear. So just have a look out for that, because when a well-designed bud fits in your ear properly, that can really reduce the external noises coming in. Number 6 on the list, do the earphones or headphones need to be waterproof? If you're going to be sat there in your lounge listening to your music, then it's not a high priority to have waterproof headphones. If you're going to be outside, if you're going to be, say, cycling, or especially if you're going to go swimming and you want to listen to music, then waterproof headphones or earphones will be a priority. This normally goes on an IPX rating. It starts off at IPX 0, where they're not waterproof at all, and that goes up to IPX 8, where you can completely submerge the headphones or earphones up to between 3 and 30 meters. And then you've got everything in between. So some of them might be, say, splash proof. For a lot of people, say if you're going mountain biking, you don't need to submerge them up to 3 meters. Even just having them splash proof could be good enough. And you'll find there are different IPX ratings in between. And also that could be dust proof as well. There are different ratings for those as well. Number 7 on the list is how long will the wireless headphones or earphones last from a single charge? Now this again is quite an important factor for some people and a lot less important for others. You will find on the packaging, or if you have a look on the website, wherever you're buying your headphones or earphones from, it will quote the maximum play that you get from it just on the back here on these Sony headphones. Then that's the music playback of up to 35 hours. And again, for some people, if you're just listening to them like we do at home sometimes, you stick an audiobook on for an hour, then you put it down. The amount of time you get to listen to it on a single charge is less important for us at home. Compared to somebody else, if you're going, say, hiking across Western Europe, then the run time that you want from your wireless headphones is going to be a lot different. What you'll also find is either on the box or on the website for the headphones, it will give you the charge time. So first of all, you'll get the total charge time to get up to full charge. What you'll also get is as it says here, so 10 minutes charge will give you up to 60 minutes plays back. And that's important as well, because if you only want to listen to it for, say, an hour, then it gives you the option to just charge it for 10 minutes and then you get an hour's run time. Also have a look how you charge them. For some people it could just be a case of a USB connection that connects directly into the headphones. On this, for example, rather than charging the earphones, you charge the case. So you charge this up here, and then what will happen is you can actually, these are charging at the moment because it has a little battery within the case itself, and then that would charge the earphones as required. So that's a really good design. And then number 8, if you've got wired headphones, have a look how long the cable is. You'd be surprised how many people, when they're buying wired headphones, they don't have a look how long the cable is. Again, for some people, if you're listening to a device and you've got it sat in your pocket, then normally around 1 meter or between 1 and 1.5 meters is normally ample. If you're listening to, for example, a TV, and if you want the cable going between yourselves and the TV, which we do have some people that still want to do that, then you need a much longer cable, normally up to around 5 meters, or even longer for some people. So that's number 8 on the list, just have a look how long the cable is. Now number 9 on the list will be the technical specification and any features that are on offer. These features could be things like an app. Some people want to download an app on your phone, and then you've got different options to things like setup that you can do. You've also got the technical specification of the earphones or headphones. This could be the frequency response, or also the like the frequency range that is on offer. Typically humans can hear between 20 Hertz and 20,000 Hertz, but for some people you might want to go a little bit wider than that for some reason. And then the last thing to consider, and I suppose for a lot of people that could be the #1 priority, is the price of the headphones or earphones. What you'll find is that prices vary a huge amount. You could pay as much as say £3 or £4 all the way up to thousands. But you often find for a pair of say wireless headphones, if you want, I mean the Sony ones here, we do really well with these, and they tend to sell normally between £60 and £100. So really have a look, because you could find that some of the things I've mentioned today, sometimes by paying say another £5 or £10 you could get a much better pair of headphones. Also, where do you buy them from? I suppose a lot of people are buying these online, but what you do find is that you've not got the ability to listen to them or to try before you buy. So go into a store, especially if you're after some over or on-ear headphones, then you could find that you might have the ability to listen to them before you buy them. So I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the 10 things to consider before buying a pair of headphones or earphones. I know there is a huge amount to think about when buying something like this, that I could talk for hours about it, but I just really wanted to try and condense it into 10 quick things. I hope you enjoyed this video. All I'd normally say is please subscribe, just give me the thumbs up on the YouTube video. I do always ask for comments, whether it's good or bad about the video. If you think there's something I should have put in there, so if you think there's something that should have been in the top 10 that I missed out on, then let me know what you think in the comments. Also, if you've got any questions, I have got quite a few headphones and earphones here. Then if you've got any questions on them, then just pop in the comments. Thanks for watching.